Just a real quick one that I see people not knowing. You can raise the level of water out of the ground below water, of course. But like a lot of people say, it looks pretty ugly. However, if you build a bridge over it to where you can get to it, let's do this. Oh, here's another one actually. You can't get up under it to lock that pole in. Sit down. Lowers your view. Locked in. I'm going to remove this one and do the same thing so the poles are the same height. Now, let's start building out. Actually, I'm going to do this from the top and show you guys something else too. Usually, if you're out over the water and trying to build, it can be difficult to grab a hold of this end and get that pole to lock in just right. But if you're familiar with Peeker's advantage, you see better over your right hand shoulder than you do your left. Shoot. So you do your right hand pole first. Then you go back around. It's kind of tedious, but it can be done. Normally I would throw wood floors over top of this, so I don't have to keep running all the way down. Get right to the edge. Oop. Let's do our ugly mass of ground down below again. Now let's smooth it out. I mean, here it's actually not going to be so obvious. Then let's cultivate it. And it actually changes the landscape back to the color of the bottom of the... Oop, I'm using the wrong one. Sorry. Like you're planting grass, it changes the color of the water of the ground back to the color of the bottom of the water, so you can almost not tell that I've done. Now this area, just use your floor leveler again, then go back to your cultivator, and done. The reason I build these on occasion is because sometimes the water's too deep. So now I can throw my poles back in. Oops, wrong one. And continue building. Peeker's advantage. Gotta really be out on that end. Let's give you that just in case that's the problem. Gotta really be out on the end of the bridge. Go back to this side. Go back again. One more time. Throw a couple of wood floors down on it so I'm not looking like such an idiot running back and forth. Oops. And I like to build out of core wood just because I have the longer lengths. Bring ground up a little bit. Make sure you do it. Actually, the right way to do it would be throwing another floor down here. That way I'm making sure I'm dead center. Bring the ground up enough. It's up enough if you can stand in it. Put a load pole up. Level this out a little bit. Yes, I know it looks ugly. That's the reason we're using the cultivator. Even though we're not replanting grass, we're planting the natural look of the below the water back. But you get the idea. We can level that out some more, get it to look the way it's supposed to. Yeah, it looks much better. So that might be a little tip for some of the people building. Now, I saw a really good guide not too long ago. Haven't tried it yet. Matter of fact, I will now. Where you use half walls. I thought the guy that did this was just brilliant. All he did was build half walls all the way across his channel. This isn't my idea. I don't deserve any credit for this. Missed that one. Yeah, I missed. Should have gone 3D. But the idea is there. Now you can come back and place your log beams, and they'll be exactly lined up like you want them to be. Technically, I guess I'd have to build both sides out. Find your joint. Go further down. Find your next joint. I think I'm a little too far away. No. So you'd build both sides of this bridge at the same time out of these half walls. Then you can go and remove the half walls. Just for time's sake, let's go over here. And continue that pattern all the way across the water. Build half walls. Half walls snap a lot easier, apparently. Well, obviously. Do that all the way down, just like I did this section here. But you'll need this row to come across on, because you'll be working from that row to put the poles on this side. Or actually, the pilings. So maybe those will help you a little bit. Nothing special about me. Don't subscribe. I'm not trying to build a YouTube channel. Just sharing what I've learned. Thanks for looking, guys.